Yo, what is up everyone? Back with another NHL 24 video, and this is the year 3 of our Edmonton Oilers franchise mode. So the first line here, we have Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. The second line, we have Yager, Ryan McLeod, and Zach Hyman. Then our third line, we have Victor Olofsson, Michael McLeod, and Kirby Dach. Then our fourth line, we have Xavier Bourgault, Derek Ryan, and Dylan Holloway. The only reason I'm keeping Derek Ryan, one, he's on a nice, contract. He's not even $1 million. And why I am doing it is because you see in defense, he has 86 offense. That's why I want him, so he can win battles and give the puck to our defense or Xavier or Dylan. That's sort of why I'm keeping him here. Then on the defense, we have Mattias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard on the first line. Then we have Cody Ceci and Kaiden Guhle. Then we have Philip Kral and Philip Broberg. I'm just sort of realizing this. We have two Phillips on the last line, on the third line. Wow, I never realized that. For our goaltending, we have Philip Gustafsson and my boy, my favorite NHL player, Stuart Skinner. And if you missed it last video, the Pittsburgh Penguins won the first cup, and then in our second episode, we won the Stanley Cup. The President's Trophy went to Florida. Obviously Campbell Bowl went to us, and then we went against the Toronto Maple Leafs last season. So it was a bit of a Matthews-McDavid battle. So yeah, it was pretty good. So I forgot that I had Alexander Romanov we didn't have enough money, so then I shipped someone out, I don't remember, and I gave him a contract, but he was in the AHL. So I sort of forgot to show you all the lines, and now I'm putting Alexander Romanov in. Hopefully he can do better because we picked them up last season at the trade deadline. Forgot to put him in a little bit, and in 8 games he only got 1 point. So hopefully he gets like a bounce back season. Now I'm here giving contract extensions, and Connor McDavid wants one. So this is our 3rd episode. So by the end of this year would be to go in. So then there'd be 6 years left. Right? Hold on. Okay, I did the math because I'm a little stupid. And I just need to do 5 years. So if I could maybe get McDavid for $10 million, that'd be not bad. Because he's making 12 right now. He was asking for 11. So right now, he's downgrading. So I was thinking with Mattias Ekholm, do I trade him away now at the start of the season? Or, because he's going to drop down. He's 35, and all that. Or do we wait till the trade deadline, see how he is there, if he's still good, play him, see if we win the cup, then see to trade him if his trade potential is lower? So I don't know. I'm not going to give him a contract extension. I'll see what his potential, the bar thingy, I forgot what it's called, is after we do all these extensions and see if I want to, trade him now or later. So now there's Kirby Dach here. For the next 5 seasons, I'll do 5-4 for 5 seasons. That's not bad for not Kaiden Guhle, Kirby Dach. Okay, so there's all this in here. I mean, I think I might do a 2-year. Ooh. So I might do a 3-year with him. Try to get him for maybe 2-1. It's sort of the same with CC here. Like, I would like to keep him, but I would like to keep him at a $2 million contract. So that means if when I can be able to sign him to an extension and he wants like 3 million or up, at the draft, I will most likely get rid of him. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking with CC2. So yeah, I accidentally forgot about goaltenders, and we need to give Olofsson a contract. He wants 6-2. I don't know. Is he worth it? Like his performance with us the last 2 years hasn't been bad. Like he's been a 40 win getter. Like I think why he's asking so much is that he did win the Stanley Cup. And like when his contract at the end of this, he's going to be 32 years old. I might wait on him, see, like, when everyone accepts their contract. I mean, Stuart Skinner, I will easily give you a contract. Like, I'll give you even more what you're asking for. Like, 1.7 million for 5 years? Hell yeah. And he's going to be 31 at the end of this. So on the Carolina Hurricanes, there's Noah Hanifin there. He's 86 overall, and he's 800K less. And if I come down here, it does say he fits on defense pairing 2. That's not what we really think I want. Like, that's not what I want, because obviously Ekholm is on the top pair. But I have sort of faith, because I've seen NHL videos where they're like, oh, line scouted on. Oh, it's line 2, and then it turns out to be line 1 that they're good on. So I think I might go for Noah Hanifin. So will they do it 1-for-1? No, they won't. Of course they won't. So I'll figure something up and get back to you. Hopefully trying to do. So we have Ekholm, Lane Pedersen, and a fourth. Will they accept? No. Obviously they're saying blah blah blah. Hold up. What? Mats Ekholm. They have a player called Mats Ekholm. That is so close to Mattias Ekholm. So imagine if we get Ekholm on their team, and Mats somehow goes in the NHL. Imagine if they got on the same line. That would be funny. So I've said in both of my things, I've never said that this is going to be realistic. So the 2031 7th round pick. They still say no? They are totally unwilling to part with this request, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but I can also give you a 2nd round pick, which makes you say yes. So whatever, I mean, we're not even going to be in 2031, so I mean, whatever. I can break the rules a bit. So yeah, honestly, I think that worked out good for us. I was right. They say, oh yeah, he fits good on the 2nd pairing. But he fits good on the 1st and 3rd line, which is good. And I've also put Alexander Romanov on the 2nd line with Caden. And then I just switched I just put CC on the bottom pair and flipped Philip Broberg over on this line. So let's see if we can win another Stanley Cup. And let's wait for those extensions to come in. Extensions are coming in. Skinner says yes. Petrov says yes. Wanner says yes. I probably said that wrong. Wainer? I don't know. Go a bit more. Olofsson rejects, so I'll have to go in and ask him another contract. Savoy says yes. Ty says yes. Hines says yes. Connor McDavid says yes. So right now, next season, he is losing $2 million because right now he's making $12 million, and I signed him to a $10 million contract. Kirby Doc says yes, and that looks like that's all of the extensions. So we are going to have to try to get Olofsson back, which I gave him he wanted 2.5. Wow. I think at this point I might wait on Olofsson. Yep. But now that we've gone through all that, we have 11 million. So what if we ask Philip Gustafsson? Like 6. Yeah, I'll do 6 million on the dot. See if he accepts that for 5 years. Okay. Philip Gustafsson says yes. So we will sim to the trade deadline and see where we are then. The trade deadline, and oh my god, at 63 games, we are 43, 15, and 5. Like crazy. We're almost scoring 4 goals a game, and we're not even letting in basically 2.5 goals per game. This team's it's just unstoppable. The whole entire league, we are first place and Chicago's behind us. Which I may add, if we have 2 more wins, they would be behind us by 10 points. Which is just insane. There's Dallas, Tampa, Carolina, but the first 10 games of this season, we scored 4 goals or more. The first 10. That's just crazy. Probably seen when, I was in that one page. Connor McDavid has 81 points. Leon has 79. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has 72 or 75. Evander Kane. I don't know what I'm saying. Evan Bouchard has 63. Hyman has 58. Yeager has 43. Hanifin has 38. Ryan McLeod, Doc, this team is putting up an effort. There's no joke about that. This team's putting up an effort. I mean, Derek Ryan, which is 77 overall now, has 14 points. We have players. We're going to be a team that might have every single player have 20 points in the season. But what is our goaltending stats? Nah, screw Olofsson. Get rid of his $6 million next year. Put Skinner in net. Look at these numbers. I know he's only played 13. 10, 1, and 0. 2 shutouts, a 9.28, and a 2.02. Then Olofsson here. 13, 14, 5, 6, 9, 14, and a 2.62. Wow. Just put Skinner in net. Put him as a starter. Oh my god. I might need to start him in the playoffs, almost. I know I'm gaslighting Skinner because he's my favorite probably. But he's played 13 games and a 2.02. and a nine, like, bro's, like, putting it, like, letting in 2 goals, like, almost per night, which is crazy. Like, wow. My math was correct, basically. Out of 13 games, he's basically let in 2 goals per night. Because you see here, goals against is 25. If it was straight 2 goals per night, it would be 26. So there's one. That was like, obviously, like one. But you see shutouts. So he's obviously, like, let in a bit in a game. But yeah, like, wow. Stuart Skinner's just amazing. I'm just yapping on, but I love Skinner so much, so obviously I'm gonna yap about him. This is goaltending. Maybe I should be yapping about Philip Gustafsson because he's second in wins. But the one thing I've seen is with Igor Shesterkin. He's not on the New York Rangers. My man's is on the Chicago Blackhawks. Like, what? Buddy, why would you sign with the Blackhawks? Or even just, like, did New York trade him? I have no idea, but wow. I think I might need to go into New York Rangers trade history. But yeah, just wow. Then for the entire league, no wonder Chicago is right behind us. If anything, well, I wouldn't say if anything, they should be in front of us because it's. But Connor Bedard at the trade deadline has 106 points. Bro's gonna get almost 130 maybe. The way he's going. Hell, he might even get 150. He's gonna get like 70 points probably, or 70 goals probably. But, like, you can't say anything about this. Like, we have 3 players in the top, or top 10 and all that. I guess I would consider Gustafsson in the top. So, like, top 6, we have 6 in the top 10. Quit yapping. Let's go into trade deadline. Bro, how do they go from, like, a horrible team to having 3 players a point per game? Like, bro, what? Like, bro, Frank's now just playing? Like, bro, like, they have, yeah, like, we're a better team. Like, we're gonna have every single player, I think, hit 20 points. They might have 2 that don't. Maybe, like, these guys don't either. Because all of them are defense except Brock McGinn. Who knows? We will have to see. But then, obviously, their god dang goaltending. I mean, Igor Shesterkin, bro, that's just crazy. And then Anthony Stolarz, which I think is not really doing anything good for them. Like, he's just above, like, 500 for wins and losses. So, we'll have to see. One thing I want to see, no power play percentage. We are second in the league for power play percentage. And I think I know sort of why we are. It's because I've put Draisaitl where McDavid usually goes. So Draisaitl was like a defenseman in our power play just so we could have Evan Bouchard, Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, and Nuge, all of them. But I put Hyman as a defenseman, and I put Leon as the center because Leon has an amazing face-offs. So he's probably winning those face-offs a whole bunch. Like, I want to go see Leon's face-off stats. Let's see his save percentage. Or his face-off percentage. Yeah, like, he has a 56 face-off percentage. Like, that is, like, third in our team. Like, that's just crazy. Behind Holloway and Michael McLeod. But yeah, like, what? Out of 471 face-offs, he's won 267. And I think most of those are on the on the power play. After the trade deadline, I simmed to the playoffs. We're going against the Los Angeles Kings. But after the trade deadline, we were 14-4-2. Like, we lost 4 games, which is crazy. And like you can see here, we won 9-3 against Arizona, 6-2 against Nashville, like 4-2 against Boston, 5-3 against Ottawa, like 6-4 against Vegas, 8-3 against Dallas, and then 5-3 against Anaheim. I was not even upset that we lost here because it was overtime and it was 8-7, which is crazy. So at the end of the season, of course, we have the President's Trophy, which I don't like because there's been like a thing where the President's Trophy winner doesn't really win the cup for the last few years. So we have Chicago, Buffalo, Florida, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Tampa, New Jersey, Winnipeg, Dallas. Who was the last one to sneak in? It was the Washington Capitals at 17. Who was last? Nashville, Calgary, Columbus, Boston. Bro, Boston went from getting the President's Trophy a couple of years ago to now fourth last in the league, which is crazy. And then the Islanders. Wow. I think we have the best offense because our goals for per game is a 404, which is the best. Chicago's third, but Buffalo. So Buffalo's going to be a hard one to probably match up against in the Stanley Cup final. And then Blackhawks there, which we're probably going to go against. And then our defense. We were first. I didn't realize that. So for goals for and goals against, we are first place. So that tells you how good we are. So let's get into checking out Los Angeles' lineup. Bedard gets 31 points. And I was close. I said he's going to get 70 goals. He was 2 off. But Matthews here, coming out of almost nowhere because I didn't see him when I was at the trade deadline. Coming up getting 116 and having 70 goals. Then we have Jasper Bratt, David Pastrnak, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Jack Hughes, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and then none the third-point getters, but Nikita Kucherov. I think we're going to go back-to-back. For goals, obviously, Auston Matthews. Wow. There's obviously Connor Bedard, David Pastrnak, Kyle Connor McDavid, Tage Thompson, Alexander Ovechkin, Jasper Bratt, and Kirill Kaprizov. I want to see Oh my God. So is he gonna play a couple more seasons? Will Ovi play a couple more seasons and possibly get 1,000 goals? Honestly, like he's a sniper. If he goes into the free agency, like let's see, yeah, if he goes in free agency, I might pick him up. I might pick him up and just let him play his career in Edmonton. For defensemen, there's Eric Carlson, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, Adam Fox, Evan Bouchard, Josh Morrison. I can't speak right now. Rasmus Dahlin, Victor Hedman, and Devon Tays. So even though Evan Bouchard is fifth in defenseman scoring, his plus minus is better. Like he has 14 more than Quinn Hughes, and the game does favor plus minus. So there's a possibility that Evan Bouchard does get the Norris. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For goaltenders, it's Igor, Philip, Akra, Tristan Jarry, Connor Hellebuck for the 5. Then Stuart Skinner, technically having the best save percentage. But for starters, Yaskarov has the best save percentage for a starter. And then for goals against, it's Philip Gustafsson that has the best. So I would almost say Philip Gustafsson might get the Vezina. I'm going the wrong one. For save percentage, I mean okay, Gustafsson's right here. He's a couple behind Igor, who knows, sort of thing. But I need to see that again. Jacob Markstrom having a 420 goals against. Buddy, you need to retire. You need to retire, Markstrom. Just after the season, retire. Buddy. We have Michkov, Ivan Demidov, there's Portraz, Semu, Grossman. So, there's a couple good guys, but they finally brought up Jury. Cole Eiserman. I want to see, there's Will Smith there. It doesn't really look like Xavier was a rookie. Okay. I'm back here seeing so Romanov also wants a contract. Wants $5 million. Yeah, no. I mean, Olsen's ask has came down. But I want to bring up Savoy next season, and yeah. But now, Cece, what do you want? Yeah, I'm getting rid of you. And yeah, so I'm getting rid of 2 defensemen. So at the draft, I might need to find a couple defensemen to trade for. Okay. So they have Kevin Fiala, Anze Kopitar, Adrian Kempe, Kaliev, Philip Donald, Quentin Byfield. So I mean, they're all right. Jasper Fast. They're all right, I guess, but I think we're a bit more heavy powered on offense. Mikey Anderson, Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty on yeah, he's still on his. Brandon Clark, Shane Goss is fair. I mean, they're definitely a bit better on defense than us. I'd also have Clark first line, but whatever. Then their goaltenders is Sergei Bobrovsky and Nico Dawes, which 10 million. So how do they have they have 3 players on massive contracts, 5 players. I didn't even check Clark here. No, he's still on his rookie contract. But like, and they have a core like this. Wow. Probably because they do have a backup that doesn't even make $1 million per year. But yeah, let's see if we can sweep them because I know we're winning. Okay, so Sim 4 games. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. No. How are we down 3-1 against LA? Like Sim game. 2-0. What? Can we can we get okay. Our offense showed there. But we still need to win 2 more games. Like, bro, I swear, like it's the President's Trophy curse. Oh, okay. Okay. 2-4. Okay, oh, just Jesus. 8-1. Wow. Okay. You guys need to play this last game like it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Act like Game 7 Stanley Cup playoffs. Okay, nothing in the first period always is good. Okay, 2-0. We go to the second round with a little bit of a scare. Tougher lineup, and we're going against the Anaheim Ducks. So they have Brad Marchand, Trevor Zegras, Tyler Toffoli, Troy Terry, Leo Carlsson, Mason McTavish, Cutter, Isaac, Tom Wilson, Blake Wheeler, Brett Nell or Les, Max Jones. Defense, Pavel, TJ. I mean, like they're a bit off of defense. Like their left is pretty strong, but their right's not. So yeah, like Cam Fowler. Then their goaltending, John Gibson and Cal Clay. So I was confident. I was like, we're gonna win, with them, but with LA. But I'm gonna go 3 games here. Okay, we lose, we win, we lose. Okay. I don't like to be down. Okay, we win. We win. Okay. And honestly, Chicago might be out because you can see like they're down 3-2 against the Jets. So I'm rooting for the Jets here. Sim game. 1-1. Bro, Zellweger scored with 1 second left on the board, bro. Okay, nothing in the second. Okay. Romanov gets a goal. Okay, nice. Okay. And the Blackhawks and Jets game is tied. Okay. So I did not want to come to this. But we're going against Chicago. Which I can see sort of why they sort of dominated. I mean, their bottom 6 for like at this timeline is pretty nasty. Their top 6 is but like their bottom 6 is a little nasty. And you see Taylor Hall, Connor Bedard, Vladimir Tankashera. I said that wrong. But they're all on the first line. Their first line carried them. So I think we might have a chance. But then we go to their defense, which is pretty good. I mean, Kevin here, Seth Jones, is he still on? He's still on his massive contract. Connor, Alex, Ethan there, and then Jelen. Then their goaltending, Igor Shesterkin. Yeah. So this is going to be a hard team to go against. Worry a bit. Let's sim 3 games. Yeah. Okay. So we're sort of doing the same as the Anaheim series. We win, we lose. So right now we are down 2-3. And Chicago sadly knocks us out of the playoffs in the conference finals. Oh, God, that sort of hurts, you know? Like, it sort of hurts. And the Florida Panthers are your winners. Fun. Okay. Our problem. I know I said get to the awards, but this was our problem. Our first line was not even putting up numbers. Like, Leon and Connor. Okay, yeah, whatever. Ryan, what the hell? Like, but like, no player was a point per game, really. Like, that was just our issue. No one was really putting anything in the net. Like, and I don't know why, because we have 3 players that are minus, you know, in their minuses for plus minus. Everyone else is a plus. I have no idea how sort of we were this bad. Florida gets the Stanley Cup. We get the President's Trophy, which probably ruined us. Then the Chicago Blackhawks and the Florida Panthers. Individual, we have Connor Bedard winning the Art Ross and the Hart Memorial. James Norris does go to Erik Karlsson. That's his third one in 5 years, which is crazy. Connor Bedard gets the Lady Byng. Calder goes to Michkov. Conn Smythe does go to Lindell. Vezina goes to Igor, but William Jennings does go to Gustafsson. That's 2 William Jennings in a row for Gustafsson. Like, Gustafsson isn't our problem. And we have him signed for the rest of this series, so that's good. Ryan Pollock gets to Bill Masterton. Jack Adams goes to LA coach. Frank Selke goes to Shane Wright. Ted Lindsay goes to Connor Bedard. Then Maurice Richard goes to Austin Matthews, which is fourth one in 5 years, as I can see in previous winners, which is damn crazy. To this, I want to see what they want now. Like, I'm not paying at 84 overall, 6 million for 1 year. Like, that ain't happening. Olofsson wants. I mean, I could probably, like, do something there for the next 2 years, probably, yeah. Then Cody Ceci, you're being traded still. I might. Let's see, maybe 2.5 for the next 2. Let's try next 3 years. Okay, let's see if that works. And retired players, the guy that just signed his contract like yesterday. Yesterday for me, couple of days for you. But Corey Perry goes, Zach goes, Roman Yossi. I mean, like, he was still pretty young, but whatever. Jordan Stahl, Kyle Okapos, Milan Lucic, Josh Bailey, Nick Foligno, Adam. I mean, like, a bunch of players. Goaltenders, Marc-Andre Fleury, Keith. Like, Markstrom should be here. Like, Markstrom should be here. The way he played last season, oh my god. So let's get into this draft. A little bit hard. No, I'm not exiting. It's going to be hard, but I'm hoping this does go through. And we do have the 2030 draft pick, because the end of the 2030 season we are ending. We're not going to go through the 2030 draft, so we do have that pick too. But we have this year's 30th pick, trying to get the first overall for Romanov and 2 picks. They say no. Let's do this and that. They say no to that, of course. Okay, so maybe let's not get the first round pick and try to get a defenseman with it too. So with Cody Ceci, his trade potential, I would have to just trade away picks with him. So, and I don't really want to draft. I don't want to do too many. So with how this lineup is, we will most likely have to bring up like Krill up. So that's what we'll have to do and just let go of CC. So yeah. So with my pick here, there were lots of 60s I've seen coming up to it. But there's this guy that's, I think I might get him. But let's see this. I mean, we're gonna pick him up. I think I'm gonna try this guy. They're two defensemen, which I need. So yeah. Then maybe him. So then I need to get like the 60th pick and the 84th pick if I can, if I don't have any between those. But right now, I'm gonna pick this top 6 forward. This is what we're doing. We're gonna get the 58th pick for 7th and 2/5. They don't say yes, but we just need to add another 5th. Then they accept. I just finished that trade. What? Bro. What the hell? This guy is 4 overalls more than him. So, here's this basically guaranteed elite medium in the middle of the second round. Like, yeah, like medium elite. Then go to our other one. This guy is a possible, like he's basically half medium elite. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him. He's 7th deep potential. Okay. Then with our last pick, he's not going to be anything. Do I have anyone pinned? No. Of course I don't. Since this is like the 5th round pick, I don't really want to put too much, thought into this. So I might go with this guy. Big pick, and he's a 7th D. Okay. So I'm in re-sign phase, and I don't know if there's anyone that needs an extension. The only one will be Xavier Bourgault, which we could probably get rid of Olofsson to give him a contract if he wants a lot. But like, we have almost everyone locked up. I think we have everyone locked up for like the next 2 to 3 years. Like, yeah, like there's all these guys that are locked up for that. But one thing I noticed, Connor McDavid's a 99 overall. Draisaitl's a 93 overall. Bouchard's a 92 overall. Nuge is a 91 overall. And then Hyman is a 90 overall. Like, bro, that's just insane. I think I'll give extensions to Grub here. And this guy. And then we'll let these two walk because they're 28 years old. So Jaden Grubb accepted his, and Jake Chason accepted his. So we have two young guys that are locked up for another 3 years. So we're here. Jack Eichel is in free agency. Wait, let's go to affordable. Ooh. You know what? I know he's a RFAT. But Marco Rossi? He's 24 and he's a top 6 high. He's wanting 3.2. We can give him 3.55. Oh, he wants less than. I can give him like 3.3. And he would most likely accept that. And yeah. Like a second round pick, I would take that any day of the week. Bro. I've basically Kyler Yamamoto. Bring Boy on the team again. Oh, he went to Ottawa. Had a couple good seasons there. How much is he asking for now? Not much. Yeah, 2.4. I don't have enough for him. Just look at the goaltenders. Mackenzie Blackwood, okay. So, as you can see, they sadly did match the offer. Which, that's not what I wanted. But, you know, like, there's one boy that I'm thinking of. Oh, hold on. You're kidding me. Bro wants 3.5 with us. And now he's asking 2.9? Hell no, I ain't bringing it back. But I'm the GM of this team. I'm not Ken Holland. Kyler Yamamoto would honestly be a pretty good piece for us. Like, his skating's unbelievable. His shooting's a bit but like, I think I'll pick him up. Like, maybe give him, so he comes to us, 3.1. And Kyler Yamamoto accepts the contract. And we have Yamamoto back on the team. Let's go. So now we're here. This top 6 is just deadly. And honestly, I think we can make it more deadly. Okay. So, we have Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, then Yeager, Ryan McLeod, and Zach Hyman. Then on the third line, we have Victor Olofsson, Caden Gooley, or not Caden Gooley. Ever since getting like those two in that one trade, I'm switching them around. Kirby Dach, Kyler Yamamoto, then Xavier Bourgault, Michael McLeod, and Dylan Holloway on the forward core. Wow. I mean, I honestly might put Dylan Holloway on the first line. Could switch the lines up a bit too. I mean, yeah, 77 face-off, 81 face-off. Yeah, so I'll do that. So yeah, like, but yeah, this team's going to go somewhere. The defense that I'm sort of wanting to fix. Like, Noah Hanifin, Evan Bouchard on the first line's nice. Philip Broberg and Caden Gooley here. It's not bad. Like, well, I just don't know if I want to keep Philip Broberg here, or I think I will keep him. And then Alex Vlasic, and then Philip Crow. For goaltending, it's obviously Philip Gustafson and Stuart Skinner. So who knows? But yeah, this team's just ridiculous. So, I would like to thank everyone for watching, and have a lovely rest of your day.